controlled chaos here. A couple weeks ago from the time of the recording of this video, I did a video about how to make donuts that make you a lot of units in the game. And a community member of the channel, Duck's 2 Steps, actually commented on that with a great setup on how to get all the ingredients to make a huge batch of those donuts. So you can make millions, if not billions, off of those donuts by selling them. Let's show you how it's done. So first off, if you don't have all the equipment and stuff that you need to have for this farm, you want to go to the Nexus, and you can just summon it up in the system you're in. You'll go into it, and then you want to go all the way into the back, and back there you'll have the second terminal on the left hand side that's going to have your construction stuff. And the things you're going to need is you're going to need the large planter, you're going to need solar power, you're going to need batteries, and then you're also going to need the harvester and the feeder. So once you get all these, I recommend doing these on like really nice planets like Paradise Planet, or the planet I chose was a tropical planet. And you go down, you build up your base there and make sure it's a nice size. You can always expand it out later, but make it a nice size. Once you've done that, you'll want to go ahead and then put down your solar and your energy setup with the batteries and stuff like that, because the large planters need power to them. So you'll place down your large planters, and you want to place down multiples of them. And what you're going to want to put in there is things like frost wheat, cactus, or frostwort, and cactus to build up the resources that you need to make the stuff you need. On top of that, you'll also want to take those feeders and put those outside. You'll put the feeder outside, and then you'll also want to put the harvester outside. And what this harvester does is it collects the faecium, it collects the eggs, it collects the milk and stuff like that from the creatures. And Duck 2 Steps recommends putting 4 out there, and then he also recommends in the feeder to put 100 creature pellets in. Once you've done all that, he says just go off, have lunch for like half an hour, come back, and your machine is going to be full of milks, eggs, and things like that. And then you can have the nutrient processor also in there, which is really nice, because then you can just gather everything up, cook up a bunch of those donuts, go sell them off. The reason I chose this tropical planet is because right where I landed, right next to it, was a runaway mold area. So this is also my runaway mold farm. If you're interested in where this planet is, I will put the address on screen now for you guys, and it is the In-Earth planet, which is a really cool little planet. It looks a little swampy, but it is a tropical planet and some really cool creatures there. If you enjoyed this video, please help spread it by hitting that like button, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and have a great day.